Jezebel was a Phoenician princess who married King Ahab of Israel in the 9th century BCE. She's a prominent figure in the Bible, particularly in the books of Kings. Jezebel's story is one of power, religion, and ultimately tragedy. Her life continues to fascinate and provoke debate thousands of years later. Jezebel's influence on the Kingdom of Israel was significant. She challenged the existing religious order and left a lasting mark on the political landscape. Jezebel's story is often told from the perspective of her enemies. She is portrayed as a ruthless and manipulative woman. However, some scholars argue that Jezebel was a shrewd politician who was simply trying to protect the interests of her own people. Whatever the truth may be, Jezebel's story is a complex and compelling one that continues to resonate today. Her life offers important lessons about the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of religious tolerance. Jezebel's marriage to Ahab was a strategic alliance between Israel and Phoenicia. It had significant religious and political implications. As queen, Jezebel actively promoted the worship of Baal, the chief god of her homeland. This angered the followers of Yahweh, the God of Israel. Tensions escalated as Jezebel used her authority to support Baal worship. She built temples and appointed priests, directly challenging the established religious practices of Israel. This clash of religions led to a power struggle between Jezebel and the prophets of Yahweh, most notably Elijah. The queen's actions were seen as a direct affront to Yahweh and his followers. This religious conflict became deeply intertwined with the political landscape of Israel. Jezebel's ambition extended beyond religious reforms. She consolidated her power through strategic alliances and ruthless tactics, further alienating her from the Israelites. The prophet Elijah emerged as a staunch critic of Jezebel and her promotion of Baal worship. He saw her actions as a betrayal of Yahweh and a threat to the spiritual purity of Israel. Elijah directly challenged Jezebel, performing miracles and prophesying against her. His confrontation with the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel is one of the most dramatic episodes in the Bible. Elijah's defiance enraged Jezebel, who vowed to kill him. Fearing for his life, Elijah fled into the wilderness. This clash between Jezebel and Elijah highlights the intense religious conflict that characterized her reign. It also emphasizes the courage of individuals like Elijah who dared to oppose her. Their struggle had a profound impact on the religious consciousness of Israel. Section 4. The Price of Power. Jezebel's Reign of Terror. Jezebel's reign was marked by both political maneuvering and instances of brutality. One of the most infamous stories is the account of Naboth's vineyard. When Naboth refused to sell his vineyard to Ahab, Jezebel orchestrated his death through false accusations and unjust legal proceedings. This act of greed and disregard for human life further solidified her image as a ruthless ruler. Eventually, Jezebel's actions led to a revolt led by Jehu, a military commander. Jezebel met a dramatic and violent end, fulfilling Elijah's prophecy. Her death marked the end of her reign and ushered in a new era for the Kingdom of Israel. Despite her dramatic downfall, Jezebel's influence on the religious and political landscape of Israel was significant and long-lasting. Section 5. Lessons from a Queen. Legacy and reflections. Jezebel's story continues to be relevant today, offering valuable lessons about leadership, ethics, and the abuse of power. Her ambition and willingness to use any means necessary to achieve her goals serve as a cautionary tale. The consequences of her actions highlight the importance of ethical leadership and the dangers of unchecked authority. Jezebel's story prompts reflection on the relationship between religion and politics. Her legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of religious tolerance and the need to respect diverse beliefs. While the Bible condemns Jezebel's actions, the Quran mentions her briefly in the context of righteous women. This contrast highlights the subjectivity of historical narratives and the importance of considering multiple perspectives. Jezebel's story continues to be debated and reinterpreted, ensuring her place as one of the most intriguing figures in ancient history.